Hello. This is Danny Ceballos with Unleashed Consulting and your Best Boss Take 5. We're concentrating this month on bringing you some of the real gold from our Best Boss Bootcamp, which we have just released as a self-study course for all of those of you that are interested in becoming the best boss that you can be, the best manager, the best leader that you can be. The Best Boss Bootcamp gives you all of the fundamentals that you need. Most of these things that we have not been trained on, most of these things that we have not had the experience of learning, are captured in the Best Boss Bootcamp. So please hit us up if you're interested in hearing some more about the Best Boss Bootcamp. And in the meantime, let me share with you our piece of gold for this week. That is the idea of bouncing between the rocky road and the blue sky of your work. So what do we mean by that? The blue sky is the theory, it's the why, it's the overarching purpose for the particular task, for the particular responsibility. The rocky road is the actual granular work that we do. So why is this important? It's because, well, first of all, those are the two pieces of work, right? It's the bigger, larger map, if you will, for that particular task, which really points to the direction that you should be going in and why you should be going in that direction. But without really nailing down what needs to happen, the granular of the work that you're doing, you're missing out on a thorough understanding of how this work needs to get done. So blue sky and rocky road, and think about it for yourself. Which is it that you prefer to engage in as a leader? Is it conversations and understanding what the big theory is, the big practice is? Or is it about just get the work done, getting the work done? Most of us have an inclination towards one or the other. Both are absolutely correct. But the real lesson that I want to give you right now is the understanding that your people, the odds are very good that there are some folks that really prefer the blue sky kinds of conversations, and there are folks that prefer the rocky road. So your job as a leader is to really go between. So three things as you're thinking about blue sky and rocky road. The first is anytime that you are working with somebody around, maybe it's their one-on-one supervision, or you're giving them an assignment, is to really make sure you are hitting both the yin and the yang of that work, both the blue sky and the rocky road of that work. It's the theory and the practice. Hit both those messages when you're communicating with somebody, and again, you'll be that much more likely to get exactly what you're needing from them. So hitting both. This is the why. This is the why we are doing this work. We are doing it because we are serving clients in this particular way. We know from the research or from the data that we've mined that this works, and this is how it needs to look. Right? So you're hitting both of those marks, both the blue sky and the rocky road in every conversation that you're having with your people. Secondly, is to instill the value of reflecting on both the blue sky and the rocky road of the work of your work, right? So to instill the value in that. And how do you do that? Well, you encourage, you ask the right questions. Again, in your one-on-ones, why are we doing this? Answer that question. But then a brain switch is, how will this get done? What is the what of this? So to really, again, make sure that you are instilling the value of understanding and connecting with both the blue sky and the rocky road of the particular task of the work that needs to be done. And then thirdly is anytime that you are working on planning a new activity, and whether it's a strategic plan or just a simple project, maybe it's with a deadline, is to, as you're thinking about it for yourself and as you're thinking about it for your people, really set yourself up with a blue sky and a rocky road plan, right? So take a piece of paper, put a line down the middle, put on one side, blue sky, another rocky road, and just start to think about what are the big picture reasons here? What's the big picture data or information that we need that will be super helpful? That is the blue sky. And then go into, and so how does that translate into the activity? How does that connect with the actual granular activities that need to happen? When you do that kind of inventorying of blue sky and rocky road, you are you are providing comprehensive leadership and motivation and supervision for your people. So again, hit blue sky and rocky road. And there's your gold for today. I hope that was useful. Let us know. Again, this is taken from our Best Boss Bootcamp, which if you're interested in hearing any more about that, please hit us up. And we'll see you next time for our next piece of gold from the Best Boss Bootcamp. This is Danny Cevallos with Unleash Consulting. We'll see you soon. Bye now.